After 60 or 70, most men assume what they're feeling is simply age, slower recovery, dropping energy, cold feet at night, heavy legs by evening. The engine is still running, just not the way it used to. But here's what most men never hear from their doctor. A significant part of what feels like aging is actually your blood vessels losing function. Not your heart failing, your vessels. And unlike your age, your vessels respond to what you consistently put into your body. Today I'm going to show you a simple 3-ingredient drink built around cloves, a spice with a surprisingly serious research history for circulation, that supports blood flow, reduces vascular inflammation, and protects your arteries from the kind of daily damage that builds silently for years. The ingredients are cheap. The preparation takes 60 seconds. And if you use it correctly, many men notice a real difference within 2 to 3 weeks. I'll give you the full recipe, the exact amounts, and the science behind why each ingredient matters. But stay until the timing section, because most people drink this at the wrong time of day, and that single mistake cuts the benefit in half. That's coming after the recipe. Why your circulation changes after 60. 3 specific things happen to your blood vessels. Once you understand them, everything else clicks. Your vessels stop relaxing properly. Healthy vessels constantly produce a compound that signals walls to open and widen when blood needs to flow. After 60, this production drops sharply. Vessels stay tighter, your heart works harder. Blood reaches your muscles, legs, and feet less efficiently. This is why energy drops and legs feel heavy after activity that used to feel easy. Your artery walls stiffen. Young arteries expand and spring back with every heartbeat. Aging arteries lose that elasticity. Higher pressure, harder work for the heart, worse circulation to everything downstream. And the one most men never hear about. Quiet inflammation builds inside vessel walls for decades without a single symptom. No pain, no warning. Just slow, steady damage to the tissue that controls your entire circulation. This 3-ingredient combination targets all 3. That's why it works. Before I reveal the first ingredient, 99% of you watching are not subscribed. Hit subscribe and like this video. We're pushing toward 100,000 subscribers this month. 2 seconds. Thank you. Cloves. The ingredient with an unexpected research profile. Most men think of cloves as something in a holiday recipe. The research tells a different story. Cloves contain eugenol, a compound that reduces the signals telling your vessels to constrict while reducing inflammation in the vessel lining that causes stiffening over time. More relaxed, more flexible vessels that deliver blood more efficiently. What surprised researchers, eugenol works through the same basic pathway as one of the most commonly prescribed blood pressure medication classes, partially blocking the mechanism that causes vessels to tighten. Not with the same strength, not as a replacement, but through the same biological door. That's pharmacology, not folk medicine. Critical detail: 2 whole dried cloves steeped in water is the right amount, not ground powder, not clove oil, not 5 or 6 cloves. 2. More than that, especially daily, irritates the stomach lining. The dose is everything. Ginger, the ingredient that does what cloves can't. Ginger works from the opposite direction, which is exactly what makes this combination powerful. Where cloves reduce the factors that tighten and inflame vessels, ginger actively supports production of the compounds that open and relax them. 2 different mechanisms, same outcome. Better blood flow. Most relevant for men over 60, ginger is specifically effective for peripheral circulation, blood flow to your legs, feet, and the muscles you use every day. Cold feet, heavy legs, hands that take forever to warm up. That's peripheral circulation, and ginger addresses it more directly than almost any other natural compound studied. Many men notice this effect within 2 to 3 weeks of consistent use. Cinnamon, the piece that protects your vessels daily. This is the ingredient most people don't connect to circulation. It might be the most important one for long-term vascular health. Even without diabetes, blood sugar spikes after meals cause direct damage to the inner lining of your arteries. Sugar molecules attach to proteins in vessel walls, progressively stiffening and damaging them silently and cumulatively. Every high sugar meal, every spike, another deposit of invisible damage. Cinnamon reduces this. It improves how efficiently your body handles glucose after eating, reducing the post-meal spikes that damage vessel walls. Multiple clinical studies confirm this effect. By reducing daily glucose-driven damage, cinnamon protects the circulatory system from its most consistent invisible threat. Use Ceylon cinnamon specifically. Lighter in color, milder than the common cassia variety. Cassia contains a compound problematic with regular use. Ceylon is the one with the benefits. The exact recipe: 2 whole-dried cloves, half a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger or a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder, a small pinch of Ceylon cinnamon, 1 cup of water just below boiling. Put everything in a cup. Pour hot water over the ingredients. Cover with a small plate and steep for 10 minutes. Covering is not optional. The active compounds in cloves and ginger partially exist as aromatic oils that evaporate if left open. Cover it and they stay in the drink. Strain, cool slightly, drink warm. 60 seconds of preparation. The timing. Most people get wrong. Most people take herbal drinks in the morning. For this combination, that's the wrong time. Evening is the optimal window. After dinner or 30 minutes before bed. 3 things align at this timing that don't align at any other point in the day. Cinnamon's blood sugar effect works best after your largest meal when glucose management matters most. Morning timing targets a window when blood sugar is already relatively stable. Wasted potential. Your blood vessels repair themselves overnight. Anti-inflammatory compounds from cloves and ginger circulating during sleep are available to vessel tissue precisely during the hours when repair is most active. Morning use means those compounds are metabolized before the repair window even opens, and the mild relaxing effect of eugenol supports better sleep quality, which itself is one of the strongest factors in vascular health. The timing works on multiple levels at once. Evening, after dinner, every time. How often and what to expect? 3 to 4 evenings per week? Not every day. The active compounds persist in your tissues between doses. Consistent moderate use is what produces cumulative results. Within 2 to 3 weeks, peripheral circulation improvements first. Warmer feet, less heavy legs by evening, slightly faster recovery after activity. Over 6 to 8 weeks, more stable energy, better blood pressure readings, improved overall circulation. This is not a drug. It doesn't produce overnight change. It consistently supports the systems governing your circulation, reducing inflammation, supporting vessel relaxation, protecting arterial lining that most men's daily habits quietly work against. Who should check with their doctor? Blood thinner medication users, both cloves and ginger, have mild blood thinning properties that can interact with anticoagulants. Diabetes medication users, cinnamon genuinely lowers blood sugar and the combination can push levels too low. Stomach ulcer or severe reflux sufferers, start with 1 clove and less ginger until you assess your tolerance. For most healthy men over 60, none of these apply. 3 habits that multiply the results. The drink supports your circulation. These habits build it. 20 minutes of walking after dinner. Movement is the single most powerful natural stimulus for healthy vessel function. Nothing in any supplement or drink comes close to what consistent movement does for circulation. 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Vessels repair during deep sleep. The drink supports that repair. Sleep is when it actually happens, reducing added sugar. Nothing damages vessel walls more consistently than chronically elevated blood sugar. The cinnamon helps. Reducing the sugar load helps more. The drink is one piece. The habits are the foundation. Good circulation after 70 is not luck. It is the accumulated result of what you do consistently. Every evening, every morning, every day. Start tonight. Do you already use cloves? Comment below. Subscribe for more practical health content built for men over 60.